After this video, you should have an idea on whether or not you think Nigeria is a place you might want to invest in. The first thing when I think of Nigeria and I think of investments is I think of trust. I think of opening an email and seeing an email from some Nigerian prince asking for money. Let me say that that's not all coming from Nigeria, and most is not coming from Nigeria. It's coming from other places. But currently, Nigeria has the fourth largest economy in Africa. A short time ago, they were number one. The Naira is their currency. And when it was tethered to the US dollar, it had problems. But now the fact that it's a floating currency, it has made an incredible problem in Nigeria. Also, the lack of diversity in the economy, and with most of the gross domestic product coming from petroleum products, it's put Nigeria in a very unusual situation. Now, as far as debt, Nigeria has substantial debt. And what national debt really is the sum total of the money owed to public and private entities for principal and debt service. Nigerians owe their debts to individuals, corporations, a lot to foreign governments, which is not good. France, Germany, Japan. Also, they owe the World Bank, the International Monetary Fund, and the Islamic Development Bank, as well as the African Development Bank. So Nigeria has debt with their countries and debt with certain agencies. To give you an example of what the debt looks like, let's compare it to a couple other countries. The US debt is $36 trillion. That's $106,000 per person. China's debt is $15 trillion. That's $2,000 per person. India's debt is $700 billion, which is $500 per person. Nigeria's debt is $91 billion, which is about $500 debt per person. Now, why did I go through that? I went through that to explain to you that there is room for Nigeria to get money, although it's going to come at a very high cost. But what is gross domestic product? Why that's important is because that's how the world measures your financial health. If Nigeria is able to grow its gross domestic product, which is the total of goods and services, finished goods and services, which a country provides, if they're able to grow their gross domestic product, they're able to use more of that money either to build the economy or to pay down some of their debt. As I said to you before, their biggest problem is trust. While we're at this, if you do like the video, give me a thumbs up. It helps the indexing. Another problem in Nigeria is massive waste and corruption. The dependency on petrol and lack of concern with agriculture and other products has assured Nigeria's drop to number 4. We talked about, if we haven't, we talked about when a country takes out a loan, actually the goal is never to repay it, it's to roll over the loan and refinance the loan. In the case of Nigeria, their credit rating isn't that good. it's a B minus, which means they have to pay a higher rate for loans. To give you an idea, the United States is AA plus, China is AA plus, India is BB minus. So that's a serious problem. People are migrating to the city. Nigeria has never defaulted. There are massive protests. 5 presidents in 10 years. Hyperinflation. Tribal issues. 80% of the products exported are oil related. Out of date oil refineries. The subsidy, an oil subsidy which was given to the Nigerian citizens, was recently removed, which is hurting the economy. Nigerians are hoarding US dollars and spending Naira because the US dollars are the only thing that's stable in that country. There's a brain drain. People are leaving. Although Nigeria is getting more technical savvy, Nigeria's plus is that they have a growing population, which is really, really good. It's the 6th largest population in the world. So, I think the story is still out on Nigeria. Me, I would not invest in Nigeria right now, based upon what you've heard. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm, and have a great day.